Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Chris Cottrell here at the KNEB.TV Sports Desk on a Monday, and got a couple cats here with me. Brand new Scottsbluff head football coach Judd Hall and top assistant and defensive coordinator Jake McLain. I know it's we're getting mid to late May, guys, but it's never too early to talk some high school football. And with Coach Hall taking over, we wanted to get the guys in here and kind of set the scene for the summer. And I guess first things first, Coach Hall, what do you have in mind as far as the summer, as far as weight room, conditioning, camps, things like that? What are you trying to get the word out to kids in the area?
We just want to let our kids know that we had a meeting last week, and we started off with our summer camp stuff. And we have our summer camp June 3rd through the 6th, 7 to 9 in the morning. So we have a couple of coaches that are teaching summer school, and then we have some student athletes that are going to attend summer school to take care of some classwork as well. So we want to give them an opportunity to come to camp and attend summer school. So we're going to go a little bit earlier in the morning. And also we talked about our weight room expectations this upcoming summer. Our school district has went out and hired a certified strength and conditioning coach that's going to lead our kids through our weight room program. It's going to start the Tuesday after Memorial Day, 6 o'clock in the morning, and Coach Isaac Holscher is going to be directing our football team and all of our Scottsbluff athletes through our summer conditioning stuff. So we really want to push our kids and stress the importance of the summer room weight room commitment.
I know Coach Holscher worked individually a lot with Garrett and Keegan and some others in the last couple of years. What about him and his style made you guys want to get him into the school district and make things official with him?
Well, it's something that Mr. Hawksworth has really been pushing the last few years as an athletic director, is the importance of the weight room. And we talked about finding professionals in our community, people with ties to our high school that Isaac has. He's a former SHS athlete and grad, and it was just kind of a perfect opportunity to get him back into our schools and give him kind of reign of our athletes and see what kind of progress we can make during the summertime.
Turn to Coach McLain right now. Coach, so much success the last couple of years. You've been a big part of it. What about the weight room and summertime and hard work and dedication in the summer? How does that translate to wins on Friday nights?
Well, for me, I always talk about playing fast. That's one of our pillars of our defensive program, and power, strength, fast are all the same realm, if you ask me, under the same umbrella, so to speak, and they all start with a commitment to the weight room. I look at this year's summer, and I think that is going to play a tremendous role in our success next year. It might even determine a couple open spots that we have due to seniors leaving, and that's, to me, it's going to be who wants it and go out and take it.
Obviously, a big part of Scottsbluff High School football and the success over the years has been continuity with the coaching staff. Coach Benson steps away. You slide right into the head job. I don't think that was a surprise for anyone. Coach McLain kind of moves up as your chief lieutenant, the top guy on the totem pole as far as the assistant coaches are concerned. Coach Hall, we'll start with you. What are some things that you really want to continue? But every time a new guy takes over, there's got to be something that kind of slides to the top that you want to do a little different. Things that you want to make staples of the program, whether it be continue or new. What do you want Scottsbluff football to be all about?
I think we want to continue to be a physical football team. I think that's what we've been since I've been here for the last 10 years. So I think we want to continue to that aspect of our program. We want to be run the ball on offense and play fast, like Coach McLain said, on defense. So I think we're going to stress those things on those two sides of the ball. But we're going to continue to emphasize special teams that Coach Benson has made very important to our program the last few years. So we have some ideas that we're going to implement with our team at camp, and then when we go to Shattering Camp, we're going to see if those are things we want to continue to do with our team.
Coach McLain, you don't get to a state championship game without a ton of great senior leadership and quality seniors as far as production on the game field, not just leadership, but guys that really produce. You're graduating a bunch of those guys. How do you replenish some of that talent? Has this been the type of program that's just ready to have next man up kind of step into some of those shoes and make it happen?
I would say you start by coaching kids how to be leaders. To me, the biggest thing we're going to miss is not what our seniors did on the field, but what they did off the field. You got guys who were the first to show up and showed up every day to the weight room in the summer. The Delzers, the Nelsons, the Reifschneiders, those guys are probably missed more for what they did off the field. So I know as a staff, we are trying to get our seniors to understand that it is their season, and where we end up is going to be basically because of their leadership, So
Obviously, you bring back one of the best football players in the state in Sebastian Harsh, quarterback, outside linebacker. How important is it going to be for him to have a big summer? I know he's got, possibility at the next level, but first things first, a huge senior year. What type of summer does Sebastian need to really take the next step?
Well, he's one of those kids that Coach McLain was talking about. We have to have some players step up and lead by example. So, it's important for Sebastian to take over that leadership role, not only at the camps that he wants to go to, but also in the weight room. And then when the guys get together and throw the ball around, kick the ball around, he needs to make sure that he's there, and he needs to be making sure that he kind of brings those other guys along with him. I know that our quarterbacks have been getting together and doing some early morning throwing. He's been there. Have a couple freshmen that have been showing up alongside him, so he needs to be a leader by example and then show those younger kids the right way to do things, or the way that we do things at Scottsbluff.
What do you think the ceiling for this team coming up this next year could be, Coach?
I think the ceiling is going to be based on our leadership that Coach McLain's been talking about. If we had kids step up and lead by example, I think we could be pretty good again this next year. But you never know. You never know. So we got to get back to work, and it all starts here the Tuesday after Memorial Day, when we can start working with our kids in the weight room, and we'll just go one day at a time from there.
Obviously, we'll get all the dates and things posted, camps, weight room times, start dates, and everything at our website, KNEB.com. Is there anything you want them to know, number, email address, if there's anybody out there needing any information from you?
All that stuff will be on our camp flyer. We're going to also put that on our school district website, so people in the community have an access or a way to access that through our school district website along with KNEB. So all that phone number, email address, home address to mail forms is all going to be on that camp form.
Scottsbluff High head football coach heading into year one, Judd Hall. Thanks for stopping in.
Appreciate it.
Top assistant Jake McLain. Guys, appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.